Right.
Harold, congratulations. Great to see you back in the winner's circle. Oldest ever Olympian. 6-time Olympia champion. 23 victories in his career. Give it up for King Kong Kelly. All right, Ryan. You're looking good, man. Once again, bro, you went out there, you hit the Superman pose. You had to work a little bit this year, but I tell you, man, that pose is an absolute killer. All you're missing is a red cape behind you, flowing in the wind.
No, thank you, Bob. I appreciate that.
You know, much like Samson, I remember meeting you in the UK some years ago when we ventured over there with the NPC Worldwide. Yeah. And you were already a competitor. You were a top competitor. You're not a new guy on the block. You've been here 11 years now, I think this is, Ryan?
Yeah, so this is my 10th Olympia. I've been competing, 12 years.
10th Olympia, and up until last year, you have actually placed in every single spot that there is up until number 1. Yeah. You finally checked that box off last year, so now we got a whole new set of boxes, and you checked off that number 1 spot. Again, congratulations now, 2-time Men's Physique Olympia champ.
Now, thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
You know, you're another one kind of like you're like Sydney's male counterpart. You're so busy with the business of bodybuilding and business in general. You've got gyms you've opened, you've got business ventures, and then you find time to get yourself on stage and get ready for the Olympia. Is that just the way it is? I mean, between family life and business life and your competitive career, you just seem to prefer to be busy.
Yeah, I've always been someone who likes to work hard, but I feel like I function better in chaos. So I need that kind of in my life. So my wife is in the crowd just despairing of me because every year I have to find a project or something new to do just to add more pressure to it.
Is she your trainer too? Or?
No, she's not my trainer now.
You should probably think about hiring her, bro. I'm just saying. Seems to be the way to go. But you seem to be doing good with what you're doing right now, so I would kind of just stick with it and don't change a thing. What did you think about the competition this year, Ryan? I mean, every year you've got numerous champions up there. This year was absolutely no exception. Yeah. You had Aaron Banks on one side of you, and it didn't seem to get any easier as you were going. But once again, your overall flow in physique, you know, everybody thinks men's physique is just an upper body contest, and it couldn't be further. You actually got some wheels underneath those trunks.
Yeah, they always say about men's physique, don't train legs, but no, that's a thing of the past now. I've always loved bodybuilding. I've been training 21 years. I used to train with open-class bodybuilders my whole life, so you can't not train legs, obviously. Physique is very balanced up and down.
Well, let's talk about that for a second, because I think the biggest misnomer in the industry is that this is still 8-10 years ago. 8-10 years ago, they had the big baggy, the board shorts. Right? That has evolved greatly, where the shorts you guys got now are not the old board shorts. They're not big and baggy. They're not hiding nothing. They're tight. They're form-fitting. They've got a little bit shorter over the years. But I thought the difference between you and Ali Bilal, who is an excellent newcomer, by the way.
Phenomenal, yeah.
What a great competitor, man. His upper body was right there with yours. Yeah. But I actually think, and again, I'll get stuff online about this, but this is the absolute truth. They are looking at the entire body in men's physique. It's not just an upper body contest. They're looking at the whole body in silhouette. I actually thought you won the contest because of the legs. Your legs match your upper body. They're not small at all. Like I say, you can see you got some. You've actually hiked those up every here and there to show everybody. Yeah. I got lines here, people. You don't want me coming for that Sandow.
Yeah, we're not quite going for the Sandow, but it's nice to see the way the division's gone now. Because obviously, like in the early days, we did get ridiculed quite a lot because there was just baggy shorts and they were looking at just the top half. So it's nice to see where it's evolved to, and also, you can't just have one part of the physique now which is a standout. And I think before everyone was chasing the size or some sort of one part of the physique, whereas it's not like that now. It's like any other division. It has to be balanced throughout, which has definitely suited me a lot better now in the last 2 years.
Well, Ryan, we don't want to put you on the spot, but where do you go from here? You've got 2 titles under your belt now, but like you said, you're not a newcomer to this. You've been at this a while, like Sydney and some of our other Olympians. Obviously you're going to enjoy this victory on the spot, but any thought to the future? Is this something you're going to keep riding it as long as you're winning, or any thought to I want to go out on top, or you got a different plan?
Yeah, obviously I don't want to be a guy who just lingers on. I don't want to be that person. Oh, come on, let's move him on. You've been here a long time now. But equally, I live and breathe bodybuilding. I love the sport. 365 days of the year, I'm immersed in it. So whatever I'm enjoying it, and it's not affecting my social life with my kids. I've got a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, and as long as I'm still being able to provide for my family and we're enjoying it, I'd like to keep going. We did talk about it in previous years, obviously placing 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. It was kind of getting to a point like, have I missed my peak? Am I actually ever going to win the title? So we did toy with the idea of retiring in the last couple of years, but after winning last year, I've had such like a whole new lease of life from it, and I just feel like a young athlete going through it again. And I'm 35 now, and some of the guys I'm up against are in their 40s and stuff going. Don't get me wrong, I can see my wife, look, we're not doing that for that much longer, but there's still life in me, and whatever I'm enjoying it, I'm going to keep riding it.
Well, one thing I can say for sure is you started a trend last year, and I've noticed it as well the competitions I do around the world. Until you came out with that front pose, boom, front and center, Superman, hands on hips.
Yeah.
Rarely have I actually seen that. Ever since you won the title, about half the guys now come out and do that pose.
Yeah.
We're just going to name that the Ryan Terry pose.
We should try that. Yeah, let's see if we can get a trend going.
I think
it's not the Superman pose anymore.
Yeah, I think that should be the Ryan Terry pose at this
pose.
point, right? I like that. You're going to put a big T on your chest.
Let's do it. RT.
But it's interesting to see that kind of started that trend now where people think, you know what, I'm going to kind of do that thing. But unfortunately, for about half of them, it's not in their best interest. Not everybody can hit that pose. You have to be built a certain way to be that bold to just go out there straight on. Everybody's got the twist. They want to make the waist look small, but man, you have made that your own, bro.
But that's kind of what I think the division should be. I think not try and hide anything. Like try not hide your flaws and just showcase symmetry and proportion by hitting a front shot. So I feel if you do go to the side or if you're twisting the torso slightly, it's trying to give the illusion of a more tapered waist, and it's trying to hide flaws. So I feel like we should all stand straight on and go for it.
Well, it's actually supposed to be the way it is in the rule book, but obviously everything's been kind of tweaked over the years. You know, it has evolved, if you want to call it that. I think it's been a good evolution. But Ryan, just continue to do what you do, man. You look great, and you're now 2-time Men's Physique Olympia champion.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, here late. All right, Samson.